At the end of this video, you're going to become wiser, you're going to become more intelligent. You are going to learn a principle that you can start applying immediately, that is going to save you from poverty, that is going to help you become a better person. So you need to watch this video to the end. And this is an opportunity for you to be intentional about your life, an opportunity for you to be deliberate about success, deliberate about wealth, and become a better person. My name is Samuel, and I'm obsessed with helping people become the best version of themselves. I have titled this video and the ones that I'll be releasing as the secret rules of the market. So you want to succeed as a person, you want to be wealthy, and you want to be a better person, grow in your life and have a better quality of life. This video is for you. Some few days ago, I was watching an interview with Harry Maguire and Rio Ferdinand. If you're a football lover, you must have heard of the name Harry Maguire. He used to be arguably the most hated player in the Premier League. But this guy was able to transition from being the most hated player in the Premier League to the most loved player, arguably the most loved player in Manchester United. This guy was criticized, he was insulted, in fact, received a lot of threats, but he had that mental toughness to be able to transition from that very not so great phase to now one of the most loved player in Manchester United. And I want to share some of his interview secrets with you, but that is not all. That is what we'll be building from, and I am going to connect it with what Jesus shared. I'm telling you that you're going to learn a lot from this video, so just watch to the end. I call this inspiration from the book of John chapter 2 from verse 1. I was just reading John chapter 2 and I saw this great revelation, and I feel like most people are not seeing this. They are not seeing this truth, this secret, and that is why they are failing. John chapter 2 from verse 1. I am reading the ERV version. From verse 1. 2 days later, there was a wedding in the town of Cana in Galilee, and Jesus' mother was there. Jesus and his followers were also invited. Why is this important? Jesus was known at the time to be a person who was a symbol of righteousness and holiness. In fact, the message of Jesus was so holy and righteous that he is not supposed to hang around sinners. But Jesus was so accessible that somebody thought it necessary to invite him to a party. Some of us are too serious that we don't know that where our money is in places like this. Don't be too serious, don't be too hardworking to fail to understand that where your success, where that opportunity is in places like this. Don't be too spiritual, don't be too serious to fail to understand that in places like this is where the opportunity that you're looking for can be found. So Jesus was that accessible, was that humble, that somebody can invite him to their wedding ceremony. And in the later part of this verse, the person who hosted the wedding, who was the celebrant, saw the need of Jesus in that event. So one thing you need to learn is that do not despise gatherings like this because you think that they are not serious places. Places like this can be where you will meet your destiny helper, where you're going to meet opportunities that's going to transform your life. So Jesus attended events like this. At some point, he was criticized because he was hanging around sinners. When Jesus understood these principles, right? These principles of association, events like this are where success opportunities are seen and can be found. So the principle here is to be relationally intelligent. If you want to succeed as a young person growing up, if you want to succeed as a business owner or as a career person, whatever industry you find yourself, one important principle of the market, the secret of the market you need to understand is You need to understand how to build relationships and how to preserve them. Most people are so bad at building relationships and preserving them. If Jesus did not have a good relationship with these guys, they would not have thought it necessary to invite him to the party. In that place, he said Jesus and his disciples were invited. And how do you build relationships? It's not just about networking with people because you need their help. Nah, that's not true. That's not the correct way. You see, most wealthy people are afraid to make relationships because most people who they meet want to receive something from them. The truth and the goal here and the secret here is to be able to invest in people before you need their help. To be relationally intelligent means that before you need somebody's help, you are already investing in them, so that when you need their help, they will look at your investment in their lives and they can return the favor. That is one interesting key you need to succeed in the marketplace. Business owners, learn to connect with your customers beyond just them buying your product. Understand what they need, understand what they are looking for. It was Brian Tracy that said the goal of a business is to make and keep customers. Not making money, but to make and keep customers. As a career person, you need to be able to form a relationship with your manager. You need to be able to become that person that beyond just what you do, you can relate with them. Now, it's okay to be, good at what you do, but also in addition to what you do, you need to be able to connect with people beyond just what you do. I have seen this work in my life, and I have seen this work in other people's life. I was at an event and this person asked the question. She said, I know of a popular brand in Africa and I want to be able to do business with them, become business partners with them. But I've written them emails, I have texted them on social media, I have tried as much as I can to want to connect with them, but nobody's responding to me. What do I do? And the answer they gave to this person seemed to be something very, very, very intelligent that most people don't understand. She was told that beyond just sending them emails, you need to look for the person who is in charge and find his hobbies or her hobbies, what they love to do, the places they love to hang around, and go there and connect with them so that they would bring down their guard and you're able to penetrate. So it is important that people are emotional creatures before they are the rich person they are. So if you're able to build relationships with people, preserve those relationships, you're going to go far in life. You're going to be able to be very successful in life. Another thing you need to do in that relationship line is that you need to do beyond what you are employed to do. Now, do beyond what people expect of you. Don't be predictable, right? If your job is to solve a problem, a business problem, what if you go a step further and do other things that would be appreciated also beyond just your job, and people will love you? Now, I have worked in a place where the owner of the business saw that they were not making enough money and they needed to lay off a group of people, some staff members. And what happened was, because of the relationship I had with my direct manager, she couldn't see to it that relationship should be ended just like that. She had to preserve my spots because of that relationship. I've seen this in different places of employment, that the first thing you do is to make friends with the people in high authority, so that you're able to, just beyond what you provide for them, you're able to connect with them and they see your relevance and importance. Young people, listen to me. Relationships are important. Don't just be nonchalant about relationships. Stop saying if this one goes, another person would come. Sadly, it is not true in all cases. There are people that if you lose them, you might not see a replacement till you die. It is the truth. There are people that are that important and that they are the people who hold the keys to your advancement, your next level in life. And if you jeopardize that relationship, you are going to miss them, and you might actually not get that opportunity again. You might actually not get that opportunity again. So we know how to preserve relationships, and don't just be selfish. Don't look at what you want to gain in the person, and that should now influence why you want to be friends with them. Remember, I told you that invest in people before you need them. I don't want this video to be long, but this is my first part, my first rule of the market. Relationships. Connect with people beyond just what you are providing for them. And something that is worth mentioning is that sometimes the people who are going to help you, your destiny helpers, they might offend you, they might underpay you, they might not even see you as somebody worth associating with. The key is to be patient. The key is to see beyond how they are treating you. The key is to be intelligent and wise enough to know that it is just beyond this. This person is actually very important to me. Now, if you can master this principle, I can tell you that you're going to be successful more than you think of, more than you imagine. Now, my assignment for you today in this video is go through your phone, somebody you've not spoken with, but this person is good, you know, they are well aligned with where you are headed. Pick up your phone and call them. Just say, I'm checking on you. It's been a while. I'm just checking on you. That person that deserves a gift, your father, your mother, your siblings, your friends, your colleagues, your co-workers. I mean, that person, you know, this person needs a gift from me. I need you to surprise them today, surprise them this week, surprise them, and see how your life is going to change. That person treating you bad in the office, that person treating you badly in the office, you can not reciprocate that their corrupt practice. You don't have to reciprocate their attitude. You can become a better person by treating them right, because beyond just what you're seeing at the surface, these guys are holders of keys that would open the door that you're looking for. So this could actually help you become a better person. Thank you for listening. My name is Samuel, and I will see you on the next one.